I'm not sure I've ever seen a team more ready to get things going than these guys. And back in action is Chris Joseph. They're more than happy he is suited up and ready to play. This road trip for the Thunder kicking things off here in this one. In the Western Conference, currently holding on to that 8th slot, hanging on. Here's Westbrook. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Memphis.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals.
Kicks to Durant. And he connects with the jumper. Durant's got 11 points.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
The drive by Jennings. Ellis outside. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is it. He feeds it to Ellis. Ellis left side.
Kick it out.
Dallenberg with the screen on Jackson. There's the pass to Singleton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hayward. And the basket by Singleton. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Lazar Hayward out there with Perry Jones. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. They get it back. Hammers it home.
When the big fella goes up like that, get out of the way.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He ended with a few points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. You really can't have a better shooting performance than that. He ended the game perfect from the field.
You got it, Doris. Appreciate the report. And not surprising, Clark, that he had such a great game.
No, not at all. I mean, he can bring it on any night, and he made a major game-changing impact tonight.
Yeah, he was big time. I mean, he played about as...
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 18 points.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis comprise the backcourt. John Henson out there with Luke, Richard, and Baamuta. And it's Udo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Westbrook against Jennings. Outside Westbrook. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Ellis.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away. Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Westbrook kicks to Hayward. There's the pick. Over and Baamuta. The Thunder with another miss.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Henson, defended by Ibaka. Henson's shot is off. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. The front line, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. The feed to Ilyasova. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
As a team in that game, they shot the ball incredibly well, and that was the #1 reason they came out on top.
And it was no fluke. I mean, they were as in sync as you could hope for, really working hard and creating quality shots, and they did it time and time again.
Mba Amute. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. That's good.
Well, he's a long-armed shot blocker, already a terrific NBA defender. And, Kevin, I think he'll get better as he gains more experience in his career.
Yeah, that's what's opened the door, but he's shown flashes of offensive skill as well. If that part of his game flourishes, watch out. Monte Ellis checked in for Milwaukee. Jennings comes in for Henson. The free throw off from Udo. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Udo. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Richard Mbamute. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Milwaukee.